Okay guys, well I opened a booster box yesterday, and I asked you guys if you wanted to see a fat pack opened, and I got tons of comments that I should open the fat pack that I bought. So that's what I'm going to do. You ask and you receive, right? Okay, maybe I need like a pencil or something to get this shrink wrap off. I'm a prepared YouTuber, okay? Clearly. Oh, this should work. I don't know. Shouldn't be that hard to fight with it. There we go. Anyway, these fat packs are, of course, selling like hotcakes because they are especially awesome for a fat pack. So they have this outside covering, which you can open up. Come on, buddy. There we go. And you get a poster. But, I don't know. These posters have been just a little bit unexciting. Maybe it's because they use the same art that they used to promote it in the first place. So I've seen Gideon being all like serious for months. I don't know. I'd actually think it would be sweet if they took all the full art lands and just put them in a panorama all the way across. That would be awesome. Anyway, you know what? They had the opportunity and they blew it. It's okay though, it's still good. So, then you get the player's guide, which has a little bit of the story of each planeswalker that's part of the picture and sort of what's going on. And then it's got all of the cards in the set, just in case you don't have internet where you are. Oh, and all the full art lands. Oh, those are just gorgeous. They're gorgeous no matter where you see them, even when they're just little printings. Anyway. Then you get to the box itself, which in every review I always say, this is just one of the great things about a fat pack is you just get this super solid box that you can just store, you know, whatever. Maybe you should try to fill the box completely with full art lands before Battle for Zendikar is over. That way you have a giant stash or something like that. But the box is sweet. I love the box. You can also make it like your F&M box, you know, and have all your stuff in it. Then you get these boxes, which I've never found particularly useful. People have come up with all sorts of ways to try to get some use out of them, but they're basically these deck boxes that don't fit sleeved cards. So yeah, I use them to store cards, you know, like maybe a pile of rares that might one day have value, or a 3D counter that I'm working on, and when I'm partway through it, I just put it all in one of these if I need to let it go for a little bit. And then we get to sort of the meat of everything. You get a dice with the good old Hedron symbol for Battle for Zendikar. And I guess you get a die, you don't get a dice, right? I know Magic players love being extremely precise, so it is a die, not a dice. And so you get 9 packs, which depending on where you are, fat packs can be a great value just because you get 9 packs along with everything else. Now, I just recently moved to Europe, and I've realized how expensive Magic is in Europe. I can't believe how pricey Magic is, so I haven't actually done the price comparison for like European MSRP or whatever, but man, Magic ain't cheap when you're not in the US. And then you get 80 land, just like you do in any Fat Pack, except that this is Battle for Zendikar. So you get 80 full art lands. 80, just infinite bounty of full art lands. Is that not just gorgeous? And this is why they're flying off the shelves. Just guaranteed 80 full art, gorgeous lands. This is kind of what every Magic player wants in life. So yeah, I mean, those are obviously beautiful. And a huge draw to the Fat Packs. And then you've got the packs themselves, right? The packs themselves. So let's open them. Okay, so I've taken a second here to just zoom in on this opening. And let's see what we get. I mean, I can't possibly get as lucky as I did with the box, which was ridiculous, by the way. If you haven't seen that video, just unbelievable box. It doesn't even make sense. But sweet, we got a foil. And speaking of foils, I once said in one of these Fat Pack videos, I got this foil mythic, and I made a joke that Fat Packs are awesome because you always get foil mythics, and people called me out pretty hard on that. No, you don't get guaranteed foil mythics. So just for anyone that's seen that and hasn't been told otherwise, that is actually a complete lie. You do not get guaranteed foil mythics. By the way, this is a reference to Lotus Cobra, which is just sweet. I love that they just fit that right in there. Also, there's something about these packs which has changed, which is that when you open a pack now, at the back, there's always been like a rule card or like an advertisement, and they've hugely ramped up the amount of tokens that you get that you can actually use while you're playing as compared to just random advertisements. And I love that. I mean, why do you need to advertise inside of a product that somebody has already bought? They're clearly interested in the product already, you know. That's what makes sense to me anyway. So Woodland Wanderer, pretty sweet. And you always get the full art land, every pack. It's just awesome. Got a foil back there, eh? Dragon Master Outcast as our sweet mythic, yeah? So it's 1 red, 1/1. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control 6 or more lands, put a 5/5 dragon creature token with flying onto the battlefield. Seems really sweet, but he's actually a reprint, so he's not worth much. Oh, and look, a foil rare. But he's actually a reprint, and he wasn't that great last time, or she wasn't that great last time. So people are thinking that Dragon Master Outcast probably not going to blow our minds this time around either. But it seems like an awesome card. I want it to be an awesome card. Maybe we just need to find the right place. Brutal Expulsion, yeah. I got this in the booster box as well. Seems weird for a Eldrazi card to be Izzet colored, just because Izzet is just such a playful color combination in my mind. The Eldrazi just seems so much more serious than the Izzet as a guild. By the way, this guy is discoing. You see that? He's got one arm doing the disco. I'm just saying, he's got the disco lights and everything. Bring to Light, another card, once again, might make a place in Modern. Happy to have it, hope it gets there. Got 2 copies of it now. By the way, I'm happy they reprinted Dispel as well. Blight Herder. And a full art forest. Look how beautiful that forest is. Gorgeous. And another token, you see? They're all tokens. Fantastic. I actually really like Titan's Presence. It's just a sweet card. Instant 3 mana colorless removal spell. It's just a very unusual card and I like it a lot. And this mountain, gorgeous. All the art for these full arts is just fantastic. I'm sure that they did more serious collaboration with their artists than usual to make sure that they were just amazing, because all of them look just absolutely stunning. Here's another one of these Is It cards, and that's all the packs. So, from the Fat Pack, just to go over it again really quickly, you don't get a foil mythic guaranteed. That was a joke. You get a bunch of cards from your 9 packs. You get a spin down dice. 80 full art lands from this Battle for Zendikar Fat Pack. Oh, just gorgeous. A box. 2 deck boxes with both sides of the conflict shown. A player's guide, so if you don't look at the lore online or anything like that, it can kind of get you into the mood. And this, like, poster thing. And by the way, you guys should tell me, do you think that this would be better if it was just, like, plains, island, swamp, mountain, forest? Just 4 beautiful big pieces of art like that? Or even better, just one random one of the 25 basic lands, just blown up to this size? Oh man, that would make them really collectible. That would be sweet. Anyway, so this thing, which is still good art, but man, they could do so much with these posters, just an unbelievable amount. And that's it, man and girl. Fat packs are just really good value. In the US, I know that if you get them at MSRP, they're good value. Here, right now, it's really hard to get them at MSRP because Battle for Zendikar is so hyped and the full art lands in these are so hyped, but if you can get one at MSRP, I really like the Fat Packs. All right, well, that was the opening for today. See you guys next video. If you enjoyed it, hit that subscribe button, maybe that like button, all the buttons. Yeah, see you around.